So here we have the Heljan BR Class 47. This one is BR Blue Class 47-0 47137, and you can see that it's DCC ready, 21 pin, working headlights, working interior lights, sound ready, which means it'll have speakers fitted, NEM couplings, either 7. Perfect. This one did run in Scotland, and I know this model's received a lot of flack due to the fact that the body apparently isn't accurate. It's not fully accurate to the prototype. Some people have commented on that and said they're not happy about it. Obviously, big Class 47 buffs. I've hardly seen any in real life, maybe 2. And any memory I have of them back in the day in the 70s and 80s is but a very vague recollection of them. So for me, the only comparison I have got is my Hornby Class 47 as far as a model or something to compare it to, because I don't exactly have strong memories, total recall on it. Let's get that sponge out, which is quite well packed. There we go. So here's the Gubbins operating manual. British Railways Class 47/48 locomotives. The brush Sulzer. Body removal, servicing and DC installation. So yeah, we've got a booklet here with all how to fit the snowplows, what the subclasses were, and other relevant information how to run it on DCC. So yeah, very much looking forward to seeing how this looks, because let's be honest, on the Heljan website it is 99 quid, or just shy of 100 quid, for something that has got a lot of weight in it right away. You notice as you take it out the box. And the BR Blue with the yellow ends. I've got a Heljan Class 26, runs sweet as a nut. I've got another one that runs sweet as a nut as well, so I haven't had any issues with the previous Heljan models I've had. So I was quite happy to buy this and see what it's like. So let's get a little look at it. Oh, we're pulling it apart before we're pulling it apart. I'm sure that's more in shot. So there we go. Some detail parts there. Snowplows. Screws for different types of couplings. So a little bag of detail parts is pretty much all you need. There we go. Let me get my little wheel over and we'll stick it on there. So first off, what we want to do is to remove the plastic, remove the packaging. We'll bring this over. Carefully place the logo on the track. Yeah, good weight to it. Oh, and he nearly knocks it off in the first few minutes. Disaster nearly struck. But yeah, some nice details here. Nice details on the bogies. Sure they're on right. Fuel tanks, little dial on it. Some little bits of painted parts in the chassis. We have, move the camera back a bit. We've got these parts already fitted. That's really cool. Obviously have to remove them to put couplings on. It's got the 3-link coupler there. Sprung buffers. Little handrails, all separately fitted, as are these ones on the side. Unpainted, just silver. I wonder if that's prototypical or not, because I have seen them painted before. It looks kind of more like a metal wire look rather than a silver handrail. That one's more silver. Interior detail in the cab, I can see little dials in there. Nice and crisp round here. Nice roof detail. Don't think they're etched. Yeah, they probably are due to the fineness of the mesh on them. And a bit closer on these roof vents. You can see the fans through them, which is pretty cool. Little windows here. Little windows there with some interior detail for the engine room. Same on both sides. Yeah, very nice. Let's have a read of the instructions and then stick it on the rolling road. Give it a go. But for 99 quid, you get a hell of a lot of local for your money. And it looks like a Class 47. Some folk might say this area's not right, or it's too wide, or it's too tall, or you need to be a real train spotter to notice the differences on that, or a big fan of the 47 to notice that. But to pass one up at 99 quid would be absolute madness, especially one that run in Scotland, and it's going to be a welcome addition to the layout when it gets built. Let's get it on the rolling road and see how it goes. And the instructions basically lets you know you've got a centrally mounted 5-pole motor, 2 times brass flywheels, wiper pickups and outer axles. How the lights work on DC analog, and then at the bottom it has dimensions: height, width, wheel diameter. It's got the prototype, one that's 76 scale, and the model. So seems like they've gone to a lot of effort to try and make it accurate, but obviously they must have dropped the ball somewhere for it to be as cheap, and maybe not shifting as many, the negative press. So yeah, let's get it on the rolling road and we'll see how it goes. So before I run it in on the rolling road, I've just stuck it on the track to see how it goes. Let's give it some power. Yeah, there was red lights at the back there. Wow. Right out of the box. That is a better slow runner than the Acura scale 37 on DC. That's quite literally power at 20 and it's crawling really sweet straight out of the box. The Acura scale had to get running half an hour each way before I could get a crawl like that on it. Yeah, so far very happy. Let's get it on the rolling road, give a little test and I'll run it in half an hour each way. So that's our Class 47137 on the rolling road. Lovely looking local, very happy with it. Don't see what's up with it. Doesn't look out of any sort of disproportions anywhere, any sort of weird angles, but let's get it going. There you can see the front lights on. The little light on inside the cab there at the back as well. Let's go in the other direction, see the red lights come on. Yep. That noise you hear is this part of the rolling road that's making the noise, it's not the locomotive. So what we'll do is we'll give it its run in, half an hour each way. And give it another run on the track and see how the crawl speed is again. No, I won't bother fitting any couplings just yet. But I read the information about this, and this one came in the electric train heating system, so that would be more so for passenger duties than freight duties, which is fine, that's ideal. We just have to get some passenger coaches that are from that era, the blue, grey or the intercity. So we'll leave that running. As I say, it's not sitting quite right on that wheel, this little part of the rolling road. But I'll leave it running and I'll sort out this, make sure it's nice and level and it's not rocking too much, and I'll give it the run in, then we'll test it. This is a slow crawl after the half-hour run-in, either way. That's a very decent slow crawl. That's actually better than a Curascale Class 37 on DC. Be a different kettle of fish on DCC. That's a really good crawl, nice and smooth. Just paused there a bit because I had it really low on the controller. But yeah, nice slow crawl. And obviously with the flywheels in it, it doesn't come to a grinding halt. I'll bring it in and then suddenly stop it. So a little bit of motion there with the flywheel. Great locomotive, bargain for money, 10 out of 10. Well done, Heljan. Might not be exactly like a Class 47, but it looks like a Class 47, so yeah. Result, I would say that was a Brucey bonus. I'd highly recommend anyone that fancies a Class 47 pick one of these up, you won't be sorry. One thing the Hornby does that the Bachmann and Heljan certainly won't do is go down these tight curves. But yeah, the Hornby Class 47 goes round these really tight curves on this layout. So yeah, as I said, I only had my Hornby Class 47 to compare to the Heljan Class 47. They look pretty close to being the same models of the real thing. The details, etc., look pretty much the same. I don't know if there's maybe some anomalies on it. I need to have a closer look, but side by side and front by front, I think they look pretty much the same locomotive. This is from a heritage railway in England somewhere. They've got a Class 47 in the same sort of style, and again, I think it looks pretty much the same. Maybe the windows could be a bit larger, but that's only comparing those two pictures together. But yeah, looking at the front of the both of them, obviously the Hornby one's got the Scottish style car headlight, but the Heljan one, on closer inspection, I don't know if maybe this roof part here is curved more than the Hornby one. And when you look at the angle of the windows, I think they may be a little bit sharper angle on it, but it's very hard to tell. Personally, I think the two of them look great. They both run great, and I'm very happy with them. So yeah, thumbs up, Hornby and Heljan. So in summary, both models are ideal and serve purposes that I require. The Heljan 47 is a great locomotive and it looks nice next to a Curascale Class 37. So very happy with it, and I would certainly say that the Heljan 47 was a bargain. So if you get the opportunity and you model that era, I'd bag one. Thanks again for tuning in, and I'll catch you in the next one.